Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday and I did not vlog last night. Also, ignore that gigantic pimple literally smack dab right in the middle of my forehead for 2025. As you guys saw, I am making sourdough bread for the first time now. Make sure that my starter had been consistently rising every single time, predictably. She actually was changed over from a 1:1:1 ratio feeding every 24 hours to a 1:2:2 every 12 hours to really bulk her up. Very reactive to it. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday when I left before the game night, really worried, concerned because she was not bubbling up. I just completed the second round of stretch and folds. This morning I started by mixing the starter flour and water. I didn't add any salt because I heard that you get a better crumb if you don't add salt right away, and I let that sit for an hour. I went back to bed, and then after an hour I came back and I added about 10 grams of salt. To be fair, apparently does not taste good without salt. Like, salt is a big contributing factor to how bread tastes. Mixed in that salt during my first round of stretch and folds after that first hour, and then I did my second stretch and folds 30 minutes after that. I'm going to be doing my third stretch and folds in the next like 20-ish minutes, and in the meantime I just got ready. I just changed. I think once I do this next and final round of stretch and folds, I'm going to leave her on the counter and let her chill out so that she can do her bulk fermentation. I've learned so much about bread in such a short period of time, and I never thought I would be someone who was interested in baking bread. It's been very, very comforting. It's like a slow process and you have to be patient. You can't really rush the process at all. She is a little bit moist because I did 375 grams of water, and then I forgot that I was supposed to reserve a little tiny bit for the salt. I can make do, you know, it's just, it is what it is. I think I'm gonna need to cold proof her for quite a bit. What that really means for you guys is that I probably won't be baking her tonight. What cold proofing is essentially after bulk fermentation is so that it can develop a more like sourdough flavor. I think it's recommended anywhere between like 12 to 48 hours. I've been learning so much. It's been a really fun process. I'm hoping that I can bake it and bring it to my parents' house for them tomorrow. Like, one loaf of bread is way too much for myself because Aiden doesn't eat it, and I don't need that much bread every single day, even though I do love bread. You guys saw me make the bread last video and I'm still eating that. I froze it. We have been so lazy. We still have all our Christmas stuff up. I think we're gonna try to take it down next weekend. I have to go back to work on Monday, which excited for, to have more structure, because otherwise I feel like I just sleep. Like, honestly, the bread has given me a lot of structure. Not 100% excited because I just feel like I want to do like content creation myself full time. I just don't see myself being able to do as much as I've been doing recently with my time off. If you guys don't know, I've been posting insane amounts of videos on TikTok and on my YouTube shorts because I work in the industry and I'm working from like a brand perspective or an agency perspective. It hurts seeing everyone live my dream and get paid and do these fun videos with these fun brands, and like that's all I want to do. Like, I want to be on the other side of it. I'm happy for the creators who are doing this because they probably never thought that they would be able to do it. Like, a lot of them actually do it with the 9 to 5. I've already started having some like work anxiety, which is not good. Last round of stretch and folds, I'm gonna try to wake Aiden up, and then we're gonna go to Roncy, I think, and walk around. I'm trying to think if there's another area that we want to go to and just like walk around. I can't get over how big this pimple is. Anyways, speaking of making my dreams come true, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I post every single Friday, and I do vlogs primarily. Hello, Aiden and I are back home now. It was a very, very chilly walk, but I'm really happy to see that she has expanded. She's jiggly. Technically, I think my full fermentation should be around like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. I want to see if she's sticky on the top. Ooh, she's still sticky. We're gonna give her a little bit longer. Clara's working overtime right now. This is kind of what Clara's looking like right now. She's quite bubbly. She's definitely a grower when she has a thicker consistency versus a very liquidy consistency. It was just good to get out of the house. I don't know what else we're really gonna get up to. I want to go to the gym today for sure, but I also just want to be lazy today because, like I said, I'm going back to work on Monday. I can't say that I'm like excited to go back to work. Excited about baking bread and pulling perfect espresso shots and editing and creating content and all that great stuff. And then there's work that pays the bill so I can do these things. I am going to film a little TikTok to update everyone over there about Sweet Clara. Did I tell you guys she has a name? Her name's Clara. We love her, we stand her. By the time I shape this, she might be ready for me to make another loaf. Kind of crazy because she's just producing so much. Guys, I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this. Never thought I'd ever make bread in my life. New personality is just bread. Sorry if that's annoying, but who the fuck doesn't like bread? My whole branding now is just bread, coffee, and fragrances. Like that, those are my 3 hobbies. I just checked on the sourdough bread and she's still not ready. I think she might need to bulk a little bit longer. As you guys know, my other loaves that I've done are just artisan loaves, just white bread, and honestly I just let that shit overproof. Like I don't give 2 shits. Has anyone watched any Squid Games? I'm like very interested. Ooh, there's a new series on Netflix called Missing You. I have a problem because like if I watch a series, I'll just want to watch every single episode. But as you can tell, I'm clearly distracted by the TV. I'm gonna see if Aiden wants to watch. But for now, I'm just gonna chill, enjoy my weekend before I have to go back to work. Why is my hand just like hovering? That's weird. Hello, I'm back now after 9.5 hours of her bulk fermenting. She is huge, puffy, and no longer sticky. Now I'm questioning it because now she's suddenly sticky again. We're gonna eat first and then I'll shape her. Good afternoon. The child has been born. She looks delicious. She was stuck in my Dutch oven for a minute and I got very scared. I don't really like when they're super toasty. I'm hoping that it's cooked on the inside because I'm kind of scared now. I do have to let her cool for a bit. She's got some weight to her. And then I did feed my starter again. I actually started a discard jar, so I put that in the fridge. But I don't know if I'm gonna bake again this week just because I am going back to work now. So I don't have like 8 hours to make bread. I'd love to do that. Guys, I thought I was recording and then I realized I wasn't when the camera turned off by itself, but I did cut into my first sourdough loaf. You can see here, she is perfect. She is literally crispy and rises right back up, super springy. Like what? Aiden and I are gonna make some sandwiches now. She's beautiful. I'm so happy about this. I don't know if this is under or overproofed. My starter is quite young. I'm gonna be giving half to my parents. Wow, how amazing. I'm also gonna toast it so it's gonna be more of a panini.
Oh, so soft.
The knife was, what the hell? Would you buy this bread?